What's up, Champions fam? It's the bad guy, a WWE Champion, Zeke 4 back with a brand new video. I aim to make this short, sweet, and brief for real this time because all we're doing today is the 12 days, or should I say 12 Jeys, Yeet Christmas tour for the Bloodline Takeover. From normal all the way to hell mode, no autoplay necessary because it's all about acknowledging the OTC original tribal chief before he takes and engages in tribal combat against the fake tribal chief in Solo Sequa. We're going to be utilizing my guy, modern era striker Roman Reigns, the OTC, for all three sets of difficulty. So we're going to go ahead and hop in here. We don't even have the autoplay needed because we're just going to pick up on business right out of the gate. We're going to showcase what we're using for him. It's real easy when it comes to this guy for the trainer ability and the move set. The move set is real simple. You got the leaping clothesline, creating a 6x6 area, multiply gems with the strength of 12. Clearly, if we did have the bloodline moment, I'm praying that it comes back sooner rather than later one day, then we would be able to buff those up with a built-in sensational sherry with ×4 increase. So we will be up to multiply gem strength of 16. So that is something to keep in mind here. We got the crucifix power bomb, dealing damage and increasing our purple gem damage by 250% for one turn because he's a one-turn killer. No way around it. Great option for purple gem boss battles as well. And last but not least, we got the lariat takedown, dealing damage and making the entire board into purple gems. You might as well say making the entire board into purple gems. And for this situation, now lo and behold, I'm praying for a new NXT MLE to come out in 2025 where we can get this set up. This will be a great little situation. A new champion whose MP entourage ability is +4 for both blue and purple MP. That would be absolutely immaculate because then I could, instead of running Lawler for blue +4 and Trickster Woods for purple +4, I could have that new character using both MPs, and I could slide my boy Jacob Fatu in for purple gem damage boost. So that would be great. But nonetheless, we got Woods and Lawler both doing their thing for the MP buff. And then, of course, we got our lovely Zombie Brett right here, A-tier chase, with the purple gems doing 40% more damage and the multiply gems doing 60%. And last but not least, we got our boy Zunther, Zombie Gunther here, blue gems doing 40% more damage and multiply gems doing 60% more. And when it comes to the setup for the belt, for the strap, we got the 100% gem damage strap that we got blessed with. Then we have a moment of bliss for the the primary skill plate. That is the one that we're utilizing here. Whenever you break purple, you're going to get blue MP back. Break 3 purple, get 3 blue MP back to help us cycle and load up. And we have the Bubba Specs in the secondary. So we got the bronze plate with the MP buff, and then we have the silver plate with the gem damage buff, because whenever we activate a purple move, increase your purple gem damage by 50% for one turn. So basically you're getting a buff of 300% with the crucifix with the 250, followed by the Bubba Spec with the additional 50. So this is what we got going on for him. And again, this guy's going to clear it up. I got real blessed with this guy. I'm not saying that he was easy to recruit, because when he initially came out, it was like pay to win. You had to go all out to have a chance at him, but we did do some pulls, and by the grace of God, we were able to recruit him. We were able to get him at a low star rarity and build him all the way up to 6-star gold, and I've never looked back since. So we're going to go ahead and use him for these 12 Jays of Christmas tours. It's been a hit and a miss when it comes to the final hell mode, because it's always a required superstar, like basically a S plus tier of an MLE, and so either you have them or you don't, and that's literally how it works out for this one. And for this MLE today, it was all about the bloodline, so it made sense that OTC Roman would pull up. Now, I was expecting Solo Sikoa to be here because he technically was the S plus tier for that MLE, but they opted to put Roman here. So I'm sitting here, well, you know what? If I got an opportunity to use my guy, that's exactly what I'm going to do then. So we're going to go ahead and capitalize on it, because the other ones, we haven't had that luxury. We didn't have Trish Stratus. We didn't have Ilya Dragunov. And they're literally going down the years, 12 months in a year, 12 days of Christmas. So each day is a different MLE. So that's what we've been doing here. So we're just going to keep going in, and we're going to cakewalk everybody, because that's what OTC is. Hands down, one of the best. That's why I'm not even, me personally, I'm not even really concerned about picking up Jey Uso or not. We don't even have to use the crucifix right now, because quite frankly, I look at it like this in a sense. I understand the whole, gotta catch them all perspective of any gotcha, you know what I mean? And that's how they get your money. FOMO, fear of missing out, fear of not having. I still sometimes am haunted by not having the likes of Hall of Fame Booker T. Because literally, if you got him when you got him, that was it. They never released him again. He's not on the UCC, anything like that. They had an offer for Keith Lee back in the day. So for those who didn't have him when he got released from WWE, I didn't capitalize on that. I don't have him. I didn't pursue Zombie Bryan, Daniel Bryan. And now I have to come to terms that I don't have him. Similar to the Ghostbusters champions too. I don't have Roman. I don't have Stone Cold. I don't have Hogan. I don't have Stay Puft. I have to make my peace with that. So this is one of those situations where, in my opinion, Jey Uso is a great, incredible champion. There's no debating about that. Even without his plate, even without his gear, Jey Uso is great. But I'm also sitting back myself, and I'm sitting there, well, I got Ali. I got Final Boss Rock. I have Roman Reigns, OTC. I got Zombie Bailey. I am good. I am at peace. I don't have to, I'm not worried about it. I'm grateful, and I'm going to be grateful and thankful for all the shards that I do get of Jey. Yeet. If I get him later on down the road, that is fine. But right now, I am not worried about it. I could get blessed. Maybe, I do get blessed with a situation and a setup where I'm able to obtain him from a pop from one of the chests. That is a very, very, very small possibility, but a possibility all the same. But honestly, it's not the end of the day either, because I have great strikers already on the squad. But I'm knocking this out first because I definitely would like to do a feud video later on. That would definitely be a nice little look, because it's all about the waifus. But when I do the video, by the time you see it, I'm going to make sure that I knock out the most difficult ones, requirements for me. Like, I'm starting my feud out, like hopefully a lot of you are, with Alundra Blaze. Get Alundra Blaze out of the way. Alundra Blaze is the only new gen waifu that we have. It would have been cool for the TMNT Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles week-long events. It would have been great if we had gotten like a April O'Neil waifu. I mean, no lie, I could have seen Becky Lynch as April O'Neil. I don't even know if there was an action figure based for her. I don't know. Or Rocksteady or Bebop, those or Kang, or the different other characters that they have in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But nonetheless, I mean, if I'm thinking about it, I would think that April O'Neil, Becky Lynch would make the most sense because of the red hair. That's just me personally. That's not taking a shot. That's just calling a spade on that one. But nonetheless, it is what it is. Alundra Blaze, I'm going to get her out of the way. Following that, I'm letting y'all know who my team is right out of the gate. I have a balance. I have my Maxine Dupree going to be carrying the workload for a lot. Then I have Zombie Bailey. So I got my gem damage monster and Maxine. I got my move damage beast and beauty, should I say, in Zaylee. Then I got my son rolling in on me. What's happening, man? You good? Daddy's doing a video. I already offered if you wanted to come up and be here. I don't got time for tickles. Soon I get this done, soon I can be back down there with y'all, okay? But then I'm going to be running Ruthless Aggression Acrobat Trish Stratus, as well as New Gen Tech Alundra Blaze. Now, the benefit that I do have going into this waifu feud is for Alundra. I don't want to do it, but I will do it to speed up the process. I did get blessed with 150% gem damage strat for New Gen Techs. So I can swap one onto her to speed it up so I can knock out my 6 for New Gen. And then that'll also help out with my tech waifu requirement. So that is one thing that I'm looking at. Did you find what you need, Baba? Yeah, where are you going? I mean, you can look all you want. If you needed it, you would have seen it by now. You just kicking it with dad, man. I appreciate you. Nah, we ain't getting no tickles right now. You got your tickles earlier. Told you to hold off. I gotta do my video, son. Yeah, I'm getting the Alundra Blaze knocked out of the way because that new gen needs to get done. When it comes to my ruthless aggression, it has to be Trish Stratus. Right now, I would do Trish Stratus just to get her out of the way, and then I can know that I got the balance. I got the ones that are required that are going to be the most tedious to do, knock them out of the way, so then I can replace them with my heavy hitters so I can keep rocking and rolling. So I got a little balance of everything. Hopefully, if I can knock them out, then I will get them done in one fall swoop. Get Alundra done first, and then I'll go ahead and I'll take care of Trish. Maybe if I can knock them all out in one fall swoop, that would be great. Depending on the setups that I get, people putting in with their weaker waifu lines, and I'm able to clear them out, or I double up or triple up, like do 3 with Trish, 3 with Alundra, and then the next batch of matches I knock them out, and then they're out of the way. Then I could put other people in. I do have Super Stacy for Ruthless Aggression 2, as well as a powerhouse waifu. We'll see how it is, because this is definitely going to be, the stock is going to be unique with getting these. But I'm just advising everyone, depending on if you see the video or not by now, literally, I strongly advise and I strongly suggest we are in hell mode now so we can show out, because I was happy and grateful that that's what we need. We need the OTC, so we're going to be able to get the double dip on this. Get your weakest ones and your weakest requirements out of the way. Same applies for your Hall of Fame as well. Go ahead and get those knocked out of the way, so then you can just coast throughout the rest of it. You can put your heavy hitters in, and they can be good. They can be good to go. And then you can just not have fun and coach the rest of it. So before I do my feud video, like I said, I'm basically going, long story short, I'm knocking out my weak link waifus to get them out of the way, because I know Hall of Fame's going to be one for me, New Gen and Ruthless Aggression, and then even Reality. I got to look to see if I got someone good for Reality. We'll check real quick after this video and see. We'll get my women together, and then we'll go by era. We'll see what we're working with. But ultimately, inevitably, we'll see what's going on. But I definitely want to get Alundra out of the way, because I think she's going to be the one that's going to be the most. Her and Trish will probably be the most annoying. I could use Super Stacy. That is a thing. Super Stacy can help out a lot, but it's also a thing of a time frame. Super Stacy, depending on the build. I don't have a Titan plate on her yet. Love you, man. I got you on the tickles after this. Thank you. Gotta go ahead, because because of him, he's my son. He is autistic, and he stems, so he gets like overexcited, needs to he prefers things like pressure and tickles. Keep him calm. He loves tickles, so it helps out with his sensory. And I just enjoy him just wanting to be spend time with me. It means a lot to me. But he said he does see, or he's aware when I'm doing videos, so it means a lot for him to come in and just spend a little bit of time with me. I'm always grateful for that. But definitely knock out your weakest links first, so then you can pack your heavy hitters. Now, given if you got the kind of account where you got everybody locked and fully loaded up, then by all means, that's probably not going to be a problem for you, which is all good. It's not the end of the world, okay? But it's also for those who aren't there, knock out your weak links, have a couple heavy hitters to back you up, and just clear it out as soon as possible. That's what I'm saying. Literally, for me, I might go for the 500 mil this time. The sooner I get it knocked out, the better, so I can be able to just enjoy the rest of my weekend. That's obviously a thing. If you got your feud promoters, knock those out. Waifu feuds can be a hit and a miss. That's definitely a fact. The indie Hartwell middle lane bonus is definitely something here. I don't know when they're going to be done with Indy, but I strongly suggest going after her. I'm at 1,500 for her. As much as I like the fear of missing out, like similar to the other champions I mentioned earlier are there, at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world for me. I got Kairi Sane, I got Io Sky, I got Heavy Metal Rhea, it would be nice to have her, but then I have to look at it like this too. I could get Indy, but then I don't have the moment. I could get Indy, but I don't have her gear. So it'd be a thing of going, do I really want to waste or invest, my UCC um income, disposable income on a character just to say that I have him over someone that'll be game changing for my account for life in the likes of Sensational Sherry. So, that's something that those are the type of the plays you have to really sit back and think about and consider. So, boom, we got everything done for the boy. We got everything done for the kid. Let's get in here. We did all that just to get that. That is weak. That is weak. It is what it is. And we're nowhere close to what we need to take this guy all the way up. So, boom. And yeah, we're sitting there with that. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's not the end of the world, y'all. More presence would help out in the long run at the end when everything's said and done. But that's where we are with this. And then we will go over here. Let's see what we got going on. We'll go to the feud. We'll go to the setup. Boom. We can hit that. Then we can hit era. And we can see what we got going on here. So again, they want you to do the Attitude Era, everything. So you got to get 6 of each. You need 6 of each, but you need 10 matches won with each peculiar class, let alone your contest superstars. That's another thing you want to knock out and get out of the way. So for instance, like as y'all can see right here, my legend situation is going to be easy. That's going to be an easy dub thanks to Mae Young or Rhea Ripley. That's a good. We're golden there. Attitude Era, I gotta go in with Stacy. But again, like I said, you can double dip on things. Attitude Era Trickster, boom. Those are 2 requirements done. Legend Acro, boom. Or Tech Legend, boom. That's done. My Hall of Fame is not the best. My best situation, more than likely for me to go with this one, maybe Wendy. Striker Wendy, I got the gears. I picked those up a while back. I can knock those out, and she would be like my weakest link on the squad. So that's a thing. That would be a thing. Modern Era, I'm not losing. The Modern Era, we're good to go regardless of who we put in there. We have all the classes covered right now, so we're straight. Yeah, so yeah, Striker, Tech, Trickster, Powerhouse, Acrobat, Showboat. So we got all the classes, all the classes covered. Waifu ready for Modern Era. So that's going to be the biggest one to help a lot of people out. But then where we go, man, yeah, we got too many. Good grief. Reality. Reality, we are good. As you can see, New Gen, Alundra Blaze is all by herself. Reality Era, we got Charlotte. We got Showbo Charlotte, and even if we didn't use her, Bree mode is absolutely amazing with the amount of blast gems she's able to put down on the board. So that's actually really fun. And Irish last kicker Becky is also immaculate. But with Ruthless Aggression, I do have Beth Phoenix. That was my old school girl that held it down for me. I can either go with Trish or Super Stacy. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes because both of them are going to be time consuming. That's the only downside about that. Both of them will be time consuming to me. I just put Trish there because it fills out the bottom line bonus there. And I don't want to overdo it with my power. Like I'm already over 100K. So the matchups can literally already be crazy out of the woodworks right out of the gate. So we'll see how it goes. But literally with how they have everything set up, what are the requirements? Because we got points for the Feather of Frost for using these characters right here. So I'll get the ones for using Tech Charlotte, Roxanne, Io Sky, Maxine, and Bianca. I will level her up to take care of some things to get some additional goodies out of the milestones. And then when it comes to here, as I mentioned, 10 per class. Then you get 6 per era. So Legend, Attitude, New Gen, Reality, Ruthless, and Hall of Fame. So that's my game plan right there. I'm probably going to go ahead. I'll get the New Gen out of the way. I'll get Ruthless Aggression out of the way. Hall of Fame and Reality we'll do after that. We'll see how it goes. It could get a little messy depending on the people, but this also helps out a lot with us being able to get through all these milestones. So it might seem like a lot. It might seem a little bit difficult, But realistically, at the end of the day, when everything's said and done, we'll be able to do a lot here, and we'll be able to get a chance at these type of straps, and hopefully you get lucky with 100% or 150%. So that's what I'm aiming for right here. Maybe I get that Legends Acro that I've been longing for and needing. Maybe I pick up a Trickster 100%er, or 150%er. But we got a game plan. We'll stick to it, and by the grace of God, we'll get through and conquer. But I just wanted to get this video out first and foremost beforehand, before things go down. So nonetheless, who are you going to be running for this feud? Are you excited for it? And at the end of the day, how far are you going to go? Are you going to go for the gold chest, or are you going to go for the 500 mil? Choice is yours. Respect all the way around. Waifus this time around, all the way about it. It would be great to have the take benefit of the Lyra or the indie line bonuses, but I got plenty of waifus locked and loaded to take care of things, so it's not the end of the world. We're just going to take things one day at a time, one step at a time, and we will handle business. So with that being said, y'all, that's the video. OTC came through, did what he needed to do, and now with that being said, I will bid you adieu. So, hey yo, hard work pays off. Dream come true. Bad time don't last, but champions do. Mad love and respect to each and every single one of you, my beloved champions fam. Like the video, share the video, but most importantly of all, if you haven't done so, but you really rock with your boy and you want to see what happens next, do yourselves a favor by simply making sure to drop a people's elbow on the subscribe button, as well as hit a Razor's Edge on the bell icon to receive all future notifications from yours truly, the one and only bad guy of WWE Champions, Zeke 4-0, the most electrifying content creator in WWE Champions Entertainment. I love you all. I respect you all. I'm praying for you all tenfold. Let the good times roll. And while this is on my mind, let's go ahead and just make this swap right now. I do have a 15%er on her right now. That's not going to suffice. And yeah, you see it. You're not blind here. I have a 150%er on my guy, on my boy, Mr. Perfect, because he's one of my favorites. But we will take that off of him. And that's what we're going to do. So we are going to, well, we should be able to equip it. That should be, yep, that's what we're going to have to do. That's what we're going to have to do. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt a lot. Boom. So there she go. So that way I know that she's covered going into war. Sooner I get her done, the better. And then we can just it's just looking up, moving forward. But at the end of the day, y'all, good feuding. Good feuding, good blitzing, good showdown, good boss battle, good touring. And until next time, always know, no matter where you're coming from, where you're headed, or what you're going through, in my eyes, you always and forever will be a champion. So until next time, y'all, stay tuned. Peace.